Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy Legendary here, and today, people, I'm super hyped up and excited because I'm finally going to be announcing what I've been trying to announce for a long time. I'm going to be hosting a tournament. It's going to be called the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links Legendary Championship Tournament right here. I'm super excited to finally have this tournament. It's going to be really cool. There's going to be prizes and stuff. I'll get to that in the end. But yeah, I'm super excited to do this. I've been doing tournaments on my channel for Duel Links for a while, with my, small fan base. And we've been having a lot of fun. And I wanted to kind of give back to the fans by, giving away a prize, which I'll get to at the end. Well, two prizes technically. I'll share that at the end. And yeah, just have some fun duels. And this tournament is going to be a little bit different from my previous ones, but it's going to be really hyped. It's going to be a very awesome live stream. This tournament is going to be on July 10th, on Saturday, July 10th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think, or EDT, whatever. But yeah, I live in Jersey, so just find out specifically where that matches up with your time zone and stuff like that. But yeah, it's going to be July 10th, so I'm really hyped up for that. It's going to be great. It's going to be a nice, probably 3 to 4 hour stream. So it's going to be pretty hype. But anyway, so that's the announcement right there. Also, if you guys want to join this tournament, you can go on my YouTube channel on my community tab. I posted recently the announcement of this championship. So if you want to join this tournament, just all you have to do is comment join in parentheses on there, so that way I know that you want to join specifically. I think we already have maybe 6 or 8 people joined on here already, so we need anywhere between 6 to 8 more people. It's a total of 16 contestants only. It's going to be a 16 duelist tournament, so to speak, and that's about it, because I can't do much more. Well, I guess I could, but I don't have that many people anyway. And also, just keep it short for now. It's going to be a big thing, and then maybe in the future, if it grows, if it becomes popular and more people want to join it, then great. I'll increase that size. But for now, it's just a flat 16. We have 6 to 8 already. But anyway, I'm gonna hop into kind of a little bit of the rules of the tournament and this and that. Alright, so here are the rules for how to build the deck. So this is going to be a character deck tournament, not a competitive deck and this and that. It's obviously going to be in Duel Links. So how you build the character deck, right? You pick a character from the TV show that you like, obviously, and then you build their deck according to whether the anime or the manga. So the first rule is you can use all cards from the anime, 1 copy only, unless they have 2 or more copies in the anime. For example, like Kaiba, obviously he has 3 blue eyes, so obviously you can add 3 blue eyes because he owns 3. And Jaden, he has 2 polys, so you can add 2 polys because he owns 2 polys. The same goes for that. So you're gonna have to do your research. You can go on Yu-Gi-Oh! And look up like Jaden Yuki's decks, Seto Kaiba's decks, and stuff like that if you want to look at all the cards that they own from the anime and from the manga, and just look that all up. But you are allowed to mix anime and manga together. You can do that so long as it's only from that same character. You're not allowed to mix different character decks together. Like, you can't mix Jaden and Kaiba together. You can't do that. If you're gonna choose Kaiba's deck, you have to only use Kaiba's cards from the anime or from the manga, and that's it. And you have to make sure you have the right amount of copies of each cards. Obviously, if they have 2 and you only want to use 1, you can only use 1. That's perfectly fine. But you can use more copies if they own more from the manga or the anime. If you have any questions about that and you're unsure about something, then you can contact me in the comment section below, or message me privately on Facebook or on YouTube, and I'll let you know. I'll answer those questions for you. But that's pretty much it right there. Just don't mix the decks together with other decks. Also, if you do pick Kaiba's deck, you can't use Kaiba's deck and then use the character of, let's say, Jack Atlas, because you want to use Jack Atlas's skills to power up like Seto Kaiba's deck. You can't do that. You have to pick the character and the character deck. So once you pick your character deck, you have to pick that character. If you don't have that character unlocked, unfortunately, you can't really join with that. So pick a deck, a character deck that you own already, that you have that character unlocked already. Just do that, because I'm not doing the whole thing where it's like, oh, I'm using this other character, and I just want it to be clean. I just want it to look nice. But that's pretty much it right there. And then another rule, level up rewards. So you know how Jaden has level up rewards when you level him up. You can use 1 copy of each of those cards only. The same goes for his character rewards cards, 1 copy of each card. His character event rewards, so whenever there are character events like a Jaden event or whatever, and they release some new Jaden cards in there from that event, you can use those too because they're from his own events. You can do that for like Joey too and stuff like that. All cards in the archetype one copy. What that means is, like, for example, Joey Wheeler, like he has Red Eyes Black Dragon, you are allowed to use any Red Eyes cards, even if he didn't use it in the anime or the manga. You can use any of them, any Red Eyes related cards in there. They have to specifically state Red Eyes in the name or the effect. But yeah, any Red Eyes related cards or support cards that came out from a Duelist pack that they got, you can add that in there. That's specifically for that character. So you can do that. And for Jaden, even though he has the hero archetype, you cannot add Destiny Hero, Vision Hero, none of that stuff. You can only add Elemental Hero. So he can use any Elemental Hero in the game that exists in Duel Links. You just can't mix Destiny Heroes, because I classify those as separate hero archetypes. So I don't mix those together for obvious reasons. But yeah, that's pretty much it right there. And then use character skills only, which basically means you can only, if you're going to use Jaden's deck, you can only use Jaden's skills, which means you can only use Jaden's character on Duel Links, obviously. And that's pretty much it. Those are the rules right there. Hopefully that wasn't too long, but that's just how you build the deck. So if you want to join this tournament and you don't already have a pre-constructed deck, or you haven't joined one of my tournaments in the past, that's how you build the deck. Make sure you follow all of those rules exactly, because if I see that there's any error in the tournament, I might have to disqualify you because you didn't follow the rules, and the rules were very clear and very precise. If you have any questions that you're unsure of, that wasn't 100% clear, you can once again comment below and just let me know, and I'll let you know what you can do about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, how you build the deck. So I'm going to just get into some other rules of the tournament. Alright, so I will not be joining this tournament, obviously, because I'm not going to be, if I do win, I'm not going to receive my own prize, obviously. So I'm going to be hosting the tournament along with Robbie. We're both going to be hosting that tournament. So we're going to do this tournament a little bit differently, where we're going to do it one specific round at a time. So we're going to watch each round at a time. In my other tournaments, like, I would be recording my round, obviously, because I would be in the tournament, and then people would be dueling off screen, and I wouldn't be watching anyone else's duels. Here, I want to watch every single duel, because this is a big tournament and there's a big prize, so I want to watch every single round. So it's going to happen one round at a time. So that's going to be something different. It's going to be cool, and you're going to get to see the results of every single round of this really huge tournament that I'm trying to throw. So it's going to be fun. Also, in the tournament, you are allowed to use up to 2 character decks, or 2 characters, I should say, only. Up to 2. So if you want to use one throughout the whole tournament, like let's say you want to use, I don't know, Alexis throughout the whole tournament, that's fine. Or if you want to use Alexis and let's say Yusei Fudo, right? Let's say you pick those 2. You can use those 2. You can't use any more than 2. And also, you're allowed to switch decks in between rounds. So if in your first duel you want to use, you know, Alexis's deck, that's fine, and then you want to use Yusei in round 2, and then you want to keep swapping in between rounds, that's fine. Or if you want to do the first half one character, the second half another character, that's fine too. So yeah, it's pretty free with that, but just up to 2 decks only. I don't want people swapping too much. I want there to be some sort of consistency, but I still want there to be some variety. So just using 2 different decks, in case if one deck maybe it didn't work for you too well in the first round, you can swap to a different deck the second round. And also, I will be keeping track and writing down which contestant used which deck, so that way if they try to sneak in more than one deck, then they'll be disqualified. Or I will have to warn them, tell them to use one of the 2 decks they already used, and maybe they can have a rematch. But it can be tricky, because I am nervous about people who, you know, make mistakes and cheat, and then they get off a win, and then I have to, if I give them a reduel, and then now the other person loses the duel even though they cheated, I feel like that's going to create issues. So guys, please be fair, play by the rules. Everybody's joining this, everybody's trying to have fun, so please play by the rules. I don't want any issues. I'm hoping this tournament goes very smooth and well the first time around. Maybe not. I feel like nothing ever goes smooth the first time, but just please obey the rules, respect it. There is a prize, a cash prize for this. It's which I'll get to in the end. There is a cash prize for this, so just keep that in mind. You know, this is kind of a serious-ish tournament, so keep that in mind. Please try to show up on time to the tournament. It starts at 3, so make sure you know what time zone you're in for it to start on time. In between rounds, make sure you don't leave the room so often, so try to make sure you have the day clear not the whole day, but those 3 or 4 hours for the tournament cleared, because if you disappear and it's your turn to duel, and we can't contact you after, like, let's say 3 minutes, I don't want to wait too long, because I don't want, the stream to get stale or whatever and boring, while we're waiting for you. I think that's unentertaining and unfun. So try to be there. If something comes up and you need to leave the room for 5 minutes, let me know beforehand. Don't just bounce in and leave. Like, let us know in the chat, like, oh, you had to step out for a minute. I'll be like, all right, don't take too long though, because if your turn is coming up, just be wary of that. Be respectful of that. Show up on time. Stay there for the whole duration of the tournament, or at least until your round is up, or until you lose. After you lose, obviously you don't have to stay if you don't want to. If you want to continue watching, obviously I want you to. But if you're only going to stay until you lose, that's perfectly fine. Just show up, be there, be respectful. Let us know when you have to step out real quick. And we can try to accommodate with you. But if it's more than like 5 minutes, then I'm gonna have to cancel it, because it's like we gotta move on, and then you're out, and then I gotta maybe put someone else in who lost. We'll see. It makes things a little complicated, so just be respectful. Next up, okay, so like I said before, there's gonna be 1 round per duel. It's not best 2 out of 3. It's only 1 round, so 1 round knockout, whatever you want to call it. But there's a losers bracket, which is good. So if you do lose, you're not completely out yet. Once the first rounds are up, the people who lost in the first rounds can face off against each other, and then whoever wins that one can continue to move on in the tournament. So no worries. It's not like once you lose early on, you're done. You do have a second chance to get back up. And this and that, and I might implement a system in which you can come back in, but I haven't quite worked that out yet, so I might share that on the day that the tournament begins, once I figure that out, if I decide to do it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There will be a loser's bracket. You won't lose after the first round out of the way. And the only reason why I'm doing not best 2 out of 3s is because I don't have time to do like an 8-hour stream for a tournament, so 1 round at a time is perfectly fine. That way it's kind of quick shots. We see each, and also because we're recording each round individually, it's going to take even longer, because we're not recording 1 round and then there's other duels going on at the same time behind the scenes. No, like, we're doing 1 round at a time, so that's going to take time, and that's pretty much it. So like I said, there's 6 to 8 people that have joined already, so if you want your spot, come on in now. And then the winner of the tournament will be called the Legendary Duelist of the channel, and will win this prize. So the prize is going to be right here. We got a $50 prize, so whoever wins gets $50. I'll mail it to you, or Venmo it to you, or Cash App you, whatever. Whatever system you have, PayPal or whatever, let me know, and I'll send that money to you. And then a free Legendary Duel mat. So you guys know I make character deck profiles, that we make character deck profiles on our channel. And we have playmats that we make, so if there's any playmats you saw on our channel that we have made that you want, you can send those to me. Or if you want me to make a custom one just for you, then let me know what you want me to do. And that's it. And then so you win $50 plus a free Legendary Duel mat, and that's it. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool prize, not bad. For the first tournament, that's fine. In the future, the prizes may increase and may go higher. But for now, because it's my first tournament, I don't have a lot of money. I want to kind of see how this goes, see if it picks up and whatnot. It might increase over time, but for now, $50 feels fine. I also want to give a special shout out to Jose Reyes, because he's the one who donated $50 for this tournament as well. And also, we might be planning on having another tournament at the end of this month as well. But I'm not sure about that. I gotta see, scheduling and stuff like that, with other stuff going on. But I am hoping to be able to do another tournament at the end of this month too. So that's something to look forward to. So thank you so much, Jose Reyes, man. You're the man. Thank you for the $50. Thank you for supporting the channel. This $50 is going out to whoever wins this tournament, and then obviously the Legendary Duel mat will be coming out of my pocket. And then I also want to thank AAA, because he's going to be doing all the tournament brackets and everything like that. I forget what it's called, but I think it's tournament bracket. So he's going to be jotting that down. So while I'm hosting and commentating on the duels, he's working behind behind the scenes to have everything all organized for the tournament, and it's going to be clean. He's been super helpful in all of my tournaments. I don't know if I could have done it without him. Honestly, it would have been very stressful. So thank you, AAA, for doing that. So everybody give a shout out to AAA, because without him, these tournaments would be a complete mess. But he already knows about the tournament. He's already hyped up. He's going to be there. He said so. So I'm hyped up for this tournament. So anyway, guys, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are excited for this really awesome tournament right here, the Legendary Championship, July 10th, 3 p.m. Make sure that matches up with your time zone. Mine is EDT, so just compare those up. And that's pretty much it. I can't think of any more rules. Hopefully, if I miss anything, I'll let you guys know. Like I said, comment below if you have any questions about the deck building portion of it, or any other rules that you were confused about. Just let me know. And also go to the community tab and press join. Don't comment on this video that you want to join. Go on the community tab, go on that post, and type in join in the comment join, and then I'm gonna tally everybody up to whoever says join. And I need up to 16 people, guys, and so far I think I have 6 or 8, so I need 16, guys. So come on, join up, because it's gonna be hyped. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to throw this tournament I've been talking about forever. It's going to be super hyped. It's going to be exciting. I can't wait to watch all the duels and this and that, and to crown somebody the Legendary Duelist title on my channel, which is going to be really, really cool. But anyway, guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. I hope you're excited for this tournament, and I'm excited to see you guys there. Peace out, guys. Gotcha!